Good morning, sir. I am Nilboy Cabanyas Basa, student of Chemistry for Engineers Code 5377. I report fossil fuels and biofuels. Number 1, fossil fuels. Fossil fuels are made from decaying plants and animals. These fuels are found in the earth crust and contain carbon and hydrogen, which can be burned for energy. Coal, crude oil, natural gas, bitumens, and tar sands are examples of fossil fuels. Carbon decaying plants and other organisms buried under layers of sediment and rock have taken millennia to become a carbon-rich deposits we call fossil fuels. These non-renewable fuels, which include coal, oil, and natural gas, provide nearly 80% of the world energy. This example of sunlight give carbon dioxide to plants, and plants give food to animals such as forests and ocean. The organism like plants and dead animals such forests and ocean. This is a form of fossil fuels waste products. Carbon in the soil. This is a dead organism, plants and animals from forests and ocean. This is a form of the soil. Crude oil or petroleum, literally rock oil in Latin, is a liquid fossil fuel composed mostly of hydrocarbons, hydrogen and carbon compounds. Oil is found in underground reservoirs, in cracks, fissures and pores of sedimentary rock, or in tar sands near the surface in the earth. Where does crude oil come from? Crude oil is a naturally occurring fossil fuel, meaning it comes from the remains of dead organisms. Crude oil consists of a mixture of hydrocarbons, hydrogen, and carbon atoms. It exists in a liquid form in underground reservoirs and small space within sedimentary rocks. This is example: sunlight give a carbon dioxide to the plants, and plants give a food to the dead animals such as ocean and forests, and the dead organisms like us, plants and animals such as forests and ocean form our fossil fuels. As a product waste, this is a dead organism called carbon. This is a organisms dead like plants, different plants and different animals such as forests and ocean. Is a form of carbon. This is a form of soil. This is crude. And the third form is crude oil of the soil. This is a crude oil of the soil. And the fourth form is crude oil. Bitumen is a thick black crude oil. Bitumen is a low-grade crude oil composed of complex and heavy hydrocarbons in oil reservoir. Bitumen is also thick, viscous liquid and must be extracted from the ground. When getting it, a lot of heat and effort must be used to upgrade to a better product. The main fossil fuel component of oil sands when bitumen is combined with asphaltines, a solid is formed which is useful for paving roads. Where does bitumen come from? Bitumen, also known as bitumen in the United States, is a substance made by refining crude oil known for its waterproofing and adhesive properties. Making bitumen by cleaning removes lighter crude oil components such as gasoline and diesel, leaving heavier asphalt. Sa crude oil, first form and second form bitumen asphalt. Third form, this is a bitumen waterproofing, very adhesive. Gasoline for tricycle, diesel for car, sands, also known as essential oils, are a mixture mostly of sand, clay, water, and a thick molasses-like substance called bitumen. Bitumen is made of hydrocarbons, the same molecules in liquid oil, and is used to produce fuel and other petroleum, gasoline, and diesel products. Petroleum, gasoline, diesel is a crude oil. Gasoline, diesel for tricycle and car. Coal is primarily used as fuel to generate electric power in the United States in coal power plants. Bituminous coal, bituminous coal or lignite is burned. The heat produced by the combustion of the coal is used to convert water into high pressure steam, which drives a turbine which produces electricity. How is coal made? This is a plants organism, different plants organism in the land, forest, and water, ocean, and animals. Sa 100 million years ago and 300 million years ago did in form of different coal color. This is a fit brown coal and black coal. This is a coal used to power station to make electricity. Power plant. A power plant is an industrial facility that generates electricity from primary energy. Most power plants use one or more generators that convert mechanical energy into electrical energy in order to supply power to the electrical grid for society's electrical needs. This is a work power in the power plant. This is a reservoir, intake, control gate, pinstack, turbine, outflow, powerhouse, transformer, generator, dam, power lines. Biofuels are a class of renewable energy derived from living materials. The most common biofuels are corn, ethanol, biodiesel, and biogas. Organic bioproducts, energy from renewable sources, reduce the limited supply of fossil fuels, which are considered non-renewable sources. Biomass. Biomass is a renewable organic material derived from dead plants and animals. Biomass contains stored chemical energy from the sun. Plants produce biomass through photosynthesis. Biomass can be directly burned for heat or converted to renewable liquid and gaseous fuels through various processes. Biomass is the only renewable energy source that can be made into liquid biofuels such as ethanol and biodiesel. This is a form of biomass sources: forestry crops residues, industrial residues, animal waste, municipal solid waste, sewage, agriculture crops residues. This is a residues in dead organisms like plants, animals, different ocean and land create a bacteria. Second process in physical treatment, bio-oil production, bio-oil uploading and separation, biofuels for car, bus and airplane. Corn ethanol introduction from C-maize is a popular feedstock for ethanol production in the United States due to its abundance and ease of conversion to butyl alcohol ethanol. Biodiesel. Biodiesel is a biodiesel oil that is usually derived from vegetable oils such as palm oil, soybean oil, canola oil, etc. Biofuels is a oil derived from sources of biological origin, usually plants. Oil variation of biodiesels are those types of biofuels, but also biofuels is not biodiesel. This is a sun give carbon dioxide to the plant, and plant process to transportation and pre-processing. The next step, pre-processing microbes permanent sugar into ethanol, and next processes biofuels to car, bus and airplane. Biogas. Such biofuels are biogas, a mixture of methane and carbon dioxide burned by anaerobic digestion of organic waste. Ethanol produced by fermentation of carbohydrates and biodiesel produced by transesterification of lipids. This is a livestock waste, crops, wastewater, food waste, anaerobic digester, biogas, heat, electricity, biomethane, fuel, and digested fertilizer, soil amendments, livestock feeding, and that's all. Thanks.